What's up, guys? Welcome back to Von and Ruby Reacts.
Welcome back, guys.
In this video, we're going to go over NeNe Leakes episode 9 where she invites Ts Madison on. And guys, the fans seem to be upset. A lot of people have wanting to cancel her. And in the uproar, I personally feel like the show was filmed pretty good. She asked pretty good questions. I don't think she should be canceled. She wasn't disrespectful. The video was so interesting. The questions that may have been a bit controversial were about the last 10 minutes. So I'm not going to down her whole entire episode over the last 10 minutes, which I don't think she should be canceled for anyways. But let's get into this episode, guys. If y'all watched it, let us know what y'all think in the comments. And if you haven't yet, go check out NeNe's episode 9 on her podcast show. Anyways, guys, let's get going. So NeNe brings up the fact that Ts Madison and Kyle was trying to read her in the past. And Ts Madison lets NeNe know that they read everybody. They came for everybody. They was even reading each other. NeNe busts out laughing and say, yeah, y'all was reading each other. And she realizes there wasn't personal beef. Just two reckless people just reading everybody. Which is why they show was so good.
She was just thrown in the mix.
Just thrown in, girl. It was just thrown in. So they discuss what type of men Ts Madison likes. And she says she likes men who likes women because they the only ones who know how to handle this. See. That's what she said.
Uh-huh.
And a gay man would not be able to do that, just a straight man. And the straight man's not gay, by the way, is according to what she thinks.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, we're going to get into this conversation piece. We're going to get into it. She says, if you come looking for some stick, you're not going to be her man because you gay. And she likes straight men. NeNe think this is weird to say because what the hell does she mean by this? This is where everyone gets in an uproar about NeNe's question. When she's simply just trying to understand for the audience. Mm-hmm. There's some people out here who don't understand. Not necessarily herself. But even if she was, can you please explain to a straight woman how a man messing with a man, especially one that still has his tools, is not gay? This is why I feel like this is one of the dumbest arguments one can have. People love to blur the lines. I feel like trans men should create their own lane. Don't say they women, just create their own lane. They have their own culture where they have the flamboyant makeup, loud makeup, hot pink, purple. They have their little flame burn, baby burn. They got their theme music. They got their burlesque. That's their thing. Don't say you're cis. I just think stop trying to blur in. Keep your lane, right? Keep your culture. Keep your whole thing that y'all have going on because people put that. Mm-hmm. That's what I say. But instead, they get to have the tool swinging around, using it some nights, sleeping with their friend that's a girl some days because it's a night and they were drinking. Mm-hmm. They're using it on some straight men, making them bow down and eat up the food the way she said it. But they're straight. They're straight. We are doing this. We are literally labeling things what they're not. Coffee's frozen with ice cubes in it. And because we want to identify the cup of coffee as hot, steaming and brewing to a skull, we get to say, girl, it's steaming and brewing. And I bring the cup over and tell you, be careful, you're going to get scalded. And you get the cup of coffee and it's frozen. You can't even drink it. But it's whatever I see it is.
Yeah. It needs to stop.
You are saying you are a trans woman, but you still got the tool, working with the tool, using the tool, and making people bow down to the tool and eat up the food. I just want to know what people think in the comments. That's a trans woman? To me, I feel like you don't even get to get called the technical term of a trans woman unless your piece is gone.
Right.
It's gone.
Right.
because it makes things dangerous.
Yes.
Like they said, some men will just cross-dress and come in the ladies' restroom, but they're still standing up at the toilet, even if they're sitting down.
Yep.
You still can harm someone in there that don't have the physical strength as you.
That's right.
And it still don't feel like a safe place knowing that a ping is in there hanging about.
That's right.
You should have had to get rid of it in order to use the term trans woman.
Yes.
You didn't trans nothing. If you saying trans, you didn't trans a thing. You just changed your name, threw on a wig, or got a haircut. Even a stud woman, if you're not swinging that too, you're not trans.
That's right.
You cross-dressing, because then what is cross-dressing?
Right.
Cross-dressing and trans is two different things. That means you're wearing an outfit as a male, but you're in a lady's outfit. So you're cross-dressing. You're not trans because you have on a wig. This is my perspective, guys. This is technical terms that we had to go by growing up. I don't think there's anything wrong with them.
Yes.
Not at all. You cross-dressing if you're switching outfits that don't identify to this. There's androgynous and unisex clothing if you want to do that. But there's cross-dressing and then there's trans. Trans means I no longer have the part.
Correct.
So NeNe realizes that Ts Madison likes masculine men. And again, only masculine men is going to be able to take her down. Because the gay men don't know what to do. For some reason, she's saying.
Masculine straight men.
She still don't make sense to us or NeNe why she's saying these men that are messing with her are not gay.
She said when they look at her
and look at NeNe,
they want a woman.
NeNe say, oh really? When they see the both of us, they want a woman. But to me, if he's messing with you, he's a gay man, and I don't want a man like that.
That's right.
Ts Madison is saying, no, if he's messing with me, he's not gay. She said, well, then what is he? Is he bi? This is where I'm on NeNe's side, because you ain't owning it. You saying, I don't know, no, he's pan. He could be bi. But what he don't want to do is tell you what he is, because he's not comfortable. Listen, lady. I'm with NeNe. If a man is messing with anything other than me, he's gay.
Correct.
How can you feel? Of course, you're not a woman, so you don't understand, right? She don't understand. If you're a straight lady and your man go over to Ts Madison after he's done having fun with you, you believe that he's over there for something that you can give him, even if it's a fantasy. Playing around with going there and not going there, getting a thrill off it being there, but acting like it ain't. Either turning around and playing on the edge, you're getting something.
That's right.
You're thrilled that this man's cross-dressed and you're aroused by something that the lady's not doing.
The lady cannot give you, not that she's not doing.
Right, the lady can't give you.
She could cross-dress, she could play up, she could dress up and everything. She could do all that.
But that real thing right there.
But still, that ain't what he is over there for. And that's what a woman can't do.
I'm with NeNe. If you over there messing with Ts Madison, you're not straight.
Correct.
If you messing with somebody that's trans and they have a ping, well, they're not trans. They cross-dressing. You're not straight. You may be bi. You may be interested. You may be, it's a fantasy. It's a thrill, but I can't do it.
Correct.
I'm with NeNe. I don't expect Ts Madison to make any sense to me.
No.
But at the same time, she's saying the same thing as NeNe. Talking about she don't mess with gay men. They only straight. Oh, snap out of it, girl. I'm with NeNe. If he messing with you, I don't want to mess with you.
Absolutely not.
How many of y'all feel like that in the comments?
A lot.
NeNe says she don't want to mess with a man dibbling and dabbling. Madison says she only want a straight man.
Honey.
Okay, girl, but then why can't NeNe have her choice? Why is she hating? Why is it considering? Come on, y'all, just be fair.
Yes.
Everybody got a right to decide what type of man they want to deal with. However, Ts Madison is not making sense. If a man is messing with you and the poll is still polling, he's definitely dead.
And everyone's entitled to what they want to say.
No, they not. If a ghost ain't in the living room, he ain't in here. Now, if you see him because you got special gifts, that's one thing. But it's crazy. It's crazy. Confusing the people.
NeNe Leakes is asking all the right questions. Anyone would want to know. So why would anybody want to come for her? It's not like she's coming from this hate crime type of place.
She just said if a man laying in the bed with the pole, with the big stick, I don't want nothing to do with it.
Okay.
That's all she said. So NeNe admits she don't want to run into these types that's messing with Ts Madison. She wants one that likes Hello Kitty all the time. That's it. Just Hello Kitty. Now, Ts Madison mentioned that men come over and they don't want nothing to do with the thing sometimes. They tell her to put a pillow over it. Mm-hmm. And she's like, all right, but that won't be her man. So you ain't getting rid of it because she be up there using it, taking them down, all of what she said.
That's right.
I don't know, y'all. Later on, guys, Ts Madison advises that women should start taking PrEP, which is some type of medication to prevent you from getting the virus, from men who are on the DL or uncomfortable with women or telling them what they like, because men are wild, bucket nasty, outside, creatures of the night, and they really bought it and they want it and they all getting the, but they ain't gonna tell women. Mm-hmm. So the best way for women to protect themselves is to take this. I'm not taking nothing they just making. I'm not taking nothing for prevention. I'll say discernment. I do think men are very maybe good at it, but I feel like my gator is on point. I just feel like make sure he's really straight before you even let him get it. Just no bucket nasty, be married. You got to go back to the old house on the prairie ways. He got to court. He got to come through the family. He got to court you. He got to meet people. Y'all got to take a test together before y'all do it. You got to go find out who he was with. Old social media pages, old friends, anybody that look flaming, extra feminine, extra. Was he in some type of sorority? I know I'm being biased, but I gotta dig.
You have to dig. You need to find out. Don't sleep with him and then find out later on the hard way.
But NeNe's like, I need to take it. Am I gonna get sick? She's like, girl, Tamar taking it. We all taking it, girl.
Every woman should take it. Like, what? No, get out of here.
I don't know what to say, guys. This is wild. Y'all,
it is unreal.
So if you have a husband and there's a lady dressed up, she looks very beautiful and things of that nature, but it's a man and he has this big tool they talk about. And I'm not sure if that's making a point or not, whether it's big or small, but your man is over there. Y'all been on break. Y'all been back and forth. He been over there. Do you feel like he's gay or bi or pan? And will you be open to dating him again?
No, I will not. And you're gay.
So you feel like...
So you will not stay here. Mm-mm.
So you feel like if a man's doing that, he's gay?
Yes.
Or he's into men in some form or fashion?
Oh, yes.
I want to know how many women feel like that and how many have a problem with it and how many have health concerns that more is what scared him than them being open to it. Like, I don't mind it, but that's just scary. Hey, I mind it and it's scary. Hey, no way, Jose.
For health reasons, it is scary. And then also, you will always feel like you'll never be able to satisfy them.
That's another thing. People don't get offended. Mm-hmm. It's like the same thing as a lesbian. I don't want to date a girl that's bi. That was like the first thing you learned growing up. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't want to date a girl that's bi because that's just way too much to deal with and compete with.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's going to be off and on. She's going to be fused. Who want all of that? You just want your man to want a woman, which is you. Or you just want your woman to want a man, which is you. Or you just want your man to only want men. The dibbling, dabbling, I'm sorry, that's too much. Nobody really like bi people. Like, it's fun for fun time, but today, I just would prefer somebody that had like, they have to be this, they need to be this particular race, they need to be this
like
sex.
Such a preference, you know.
Yes, because you be like, whew. When people, from what I've noticed, the people who's friendly and spiritual, and I don't have nothing wrong with it, I get it. Free. They be having a lot of fun, and it be too much to worry about. Where was Ben today? But I thought, Jen, that you don't like girls. Well, I like her. We've grown a liking.
We vibed.
Yeah.
Like,
I thought you don't like white dudes. I thought you don't like black dudes. Well, like I can't. All the
just swaying with the
and
wind, wherever it blow you.
I prefer to. No, that ain't how that happened with us.
No,
because you're not into women per se. You're not gay. You're a lesbian. You know.
But I have come to.
Well, yeah. Okay. People, they get tired of men. I don't get that either. I'll argue against you on there. Like if I get tired of a sex and that's the sex that I'm into, I'm not doing something else because I'm tired of them.
No.
That'd be crazy to me too. Like, girl, you know what? I think I'm going to be gay now because the men playing games. They getting on my nerves. It's just time to give in.
No, it's crazy if you
you would believe how many people say that.
Yes, but it's crazy if that's not really something you was already into very, very curious about. Like if it ain't never been nothing like that and you just never thought about it and you was just gonna be straight, in a heterosexual relationship and you ain't never thought about it no other way, then you're going after men and then you get tired of it. And it's like, oh, now, well, forget them. Now I'm going to go over to a woman. That, okay, I don't get. Just because you're getting tired of these men out here the way they are.
Yeah, that's like selling your soul.
That I don't get.
It's like
that
doing something. Yeah. I'm never be like, oh, I'm so sick of black dudes. I'm going to be with a white man. Hell no, I'm not. No. No, that's not true. That ain't real. That ain't right. That's surrendering. Now, I know some people like, child, I've been lonely all my life. Damn,
you're going to give something a try. I'm going to be open this time.
I don't know. Guys, let us know what y'all think in the comments about this episode. It was just our take. Me personally, between Ts Madison and NeNe, they didn't have a beef.
No.
Ts Madison invited her on a show she was going to be on. NeNe thanked her. It looked like it was good piece. It was no beef. She invites her back. I will watch. It was pretty good. I'm glad that they ended that. And it was mainly the people who saw the platform caused all the disturbances. It didn't look like Ts Madison or NeNe had a personal beef when it was done. And it was no disrespect.
Right.
So I enjoyed the conversation. But yeah, there's a couple of things wrong in today's society.
It is. And it needs to be
addressed. In
terms
of what things actually are. Yeah.
Let's call it for what it is. And the reason why we're not, and we're calling it for what we want to call it for, just to appease our comfortability, it's just messing everything up.
Yeah. Yeah. So, anyways, guys, let us know what y'all think in the comments. Hit the like, share, and subscribe button.
Yes.
And we're out.
Peace.